Hi everyone, how are you doing? Today our lesson will be homophones, and first you have to log in using the aplusstudent.com. So you'll click on your name and you'll move on to language art, the grade 6. Alright, and the chapter is homophones. The lesson is use the correct homophone. Hi, how are you doing on the chat? I hope that you're okay today. Alright, so homophones are words that sound the same, okay? But have different spellings and meaning. All right, so that is what homophones are. All right, so they sound alike. Of course, you can hear the sound, so the sounds are the same, but the spellings are different and the meanings are totally different, even though they sound the same. So, for example, we have my friends and I buy lunch at school. My friends and I buy lunch at school. Now we have buy, and this buy means when you pay for something, like when you purchase something. And then we all eat by the big tree. So now we have by the big tree. So you can see that buy here and buy sound the same, but they have different spelling. And the meaning is different because this one is what? Near. Okay, so it basically means like near something. All right, and then we also have buy. So buy, and buy is the same sound, but they all mean different things and they have different spellings. This buy is as in goodbye. Okay, so that is what we call homophones. They sound the same, but they have different meanings and they have different spellings. All right, do you know some homophones? Can you share with me some examples on the chat? So let's look at this one. For example, we have meat and then meats. This is a homophone because this meats sound the same, but they have different spelling. This one here means something like beef, that we buy, meats that we can eat. And this meat means when you meet someone physically, so you come in contact with a person. So you can see that homophones are totally different meaning, but they will sound alike, okay? And you may think that they're similar, but they're not. We have hi and we have hi. So hi and hi, you can say that hi is as in hello, when you're greeting or saying hi to someone or hello to someone. But then this hi means a tall building or something very long. That is what this hi mean. Okay? So we have also week and week. All right. So now this week is with A, but they sound the same, right? Now this one means when you're feeling sick or dizzy, you have no energy, then that is what we have as this week here, this one. And then this week is the days of the week, like Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, days of the week. All right, you can say that they all sound the same, but they all have different meaning and different spelling. Even if it's just one word that differs in the spelling, they are all different with the spellings. So we have C and then C. We have C and then C as well. Now, this C is as in the ocean, the water. And then C is like when you meet someone, when you see someone with your eyes. So you see, they all sound the same, but they have different meanings. So all these are examples of homophones. So let's look at some examples also from here. Complete the sentence with correct homophone. Vicky took off her gold dash while she was washing the dishes and then she accidentally left it beside the sink. So what? Ring or ring? This you can see that they both sound the same, but ring is a round band worn on a finger, and then this ring means to twist something to get the liquid out. So obviously it cannot be this one because the sentence makes us know that it is the round band that people wear on their fingers. Okay? All right, so we have, do you plan to dash back those vines or will you get them wrapped around the balcony railing? So, what is it here? So, pear or pear, which of them? So, pear is like a fruit, yeah? And then pear is set of two things that go together in pairs. And then pear means to trim or cut off. So, from the sentence, we know that we need this one, pear, to trim, cut off. Okay? All right, so the highest dash in Ethiopia is Ras Dashen, which has an elevation of almost 15,000 feet. So what would that be? Peak or peak? So you can see that they all sound the same, but they're different. So peak is like the top of the mountain, and then this peak is to look quickly or secretly, like you're yeah, peeking at someone. So from the sentence, we can tell that it is this peak, the top of a mountain. Okay. All right, so we'll move into the test and you can share the answers with me. Okay. All right, so we have during Les Miserables' tense battle scene, cast members ran up and down the theater center. So is it aisle? Which of them? Is it the first, second, or third? So what do you think would be the best answer for this one? So aisle, this one's like a pathway where people walk through. Okay. Ring mixed blue and red dash to create a rich purple hue, which he used to color the white tablecloth. So die or die. Which of this here? Alright, so it will be this one, die. Okay, die is like when someone isn't alive anymore. And then the other die is like when you are changing the color of something. Okay. So we have the new trench will dash the chance that the creek will flood into the street during heavy rains. Lesson or lesson? First or second? So lesson, it's like to reduce. This one is like the lesson that we're having right now. Okay? So before sunset, Eve and Wayne need to dash several long branches into smaller pieces for use in their campfire. Break or break? So which of them? Okay, so we have what? Break. But if you click on the first one, it is wrong. Okay, so break is the perfect one. The second one is the perfect one. That means, splitting something into two. This break is a device for the car or bike or something. After they swim, Vivian and Neil always dash out their wet swimsuits and hang them on a rack to dry. So, ring or ring? All right, so the option two. Okay. The highest dash in Ethiopia is Ras Dashen, which has an elevation of almost 15,000 feet. So peak or peak? First to second. All right, so option one is correct. A reporter asked Chinese speed skater Meng Wang how it felt to win her first Olympic dash at the Turin Games. So medal or metal? Medal or metal? So what do you think? First or second? Okay, so option one. Okay. So we have, given that there were more than 100 guests at the wedding, how many dash do you think Wendy and Carl had received? Presents or presents? Which one? First or second? All right, so presents. Okay. In the large field just north of the ranch house, they sow corn. So which of them? First, second, or third? All right, so they sow corn. Okay, good. So we have a dash of stripped socks fell out of Angie's laundry basket on her way to the washing machine. So peer or peer, which one? So pair of striped socks, okay? When is the next membership payment for the community pool? Drew, or due? Which of them? Due, due, or due? Okay, so first, second, or third. So due the second. Okay. So next up we need great dash to rely on the bus system when the weather is bad since snow can cause long delays. Patience or patience? Which one? So the first one, patience, is correct. You dash distracted today, so I'm wondering if there's something on your mind. You seem or seem, which of them? So the second, seem, okay? In October, the leaves will dash and fall to the ground, exposing the tree's thin silver branches. Die or die, first or second. So it would be what? The second, die. Okay, like have no life anymore. Do you plan to dash back those vines or will you let them wrap around the balcony railing? So peer, peer, or peer, which one? Okay, so we have what? Peer. So in an especially memorable moment of Homer's epic poem, the Odysseus and his crew land on an dash full of one-eyed, man-eating giant called Cyclops. So is it owl, or owl? All right, so the first one, good guys. So we have the bronze figure David, which was created by Donatello in the 15th century, is one of the most famous dash statues in the world. Metal or metal? So, metal. So the Eagles beat the Raiders. Dash they will be playing the Falcons in the championship game. So, which one? Okay, so all right, so that's it for our lesson on the homophones. Can you tell me before we finish if you have any questions? All right, so if we have no questions, I want you all to try to finish the remaining lessons on the homophones. All right, so try to complete that, and then we will see you again next time. I hope that you all have a good night and take care of yourselves. Bye, everyone.